In the trial of Leilani Simon, accused of murdering her 20-month-old son Quinton and disposing of his body in a dumpster, this week delivered gripping testimonies, shifting narratives, and a decisive verdict. This week began with FBI agents detailing the evolution of Leilani's accounts during interviews. Special Agent Snyder highlighted discrepancies, particularly during her third interview, where she claimed she was at the Azalea mobile home park to meet a coworker for Oragel. When this story fell apart due to lack of corroboration, she pivoted to saying she was dumping trash from her car. Agents noted her contradictory hand movements while describing the incident, indicating inconsistencies in her story. Special Agent Savannah Solomon also testified about Leilani's admission that cocaine made her angry and impulsive, raising concerns about her fitness as a caregiver. Notably, Leilani sent a text blaming her ex-boyfriend Danny for her initial story about Oragel, showcasing a pattern of deflection. On Tuesday, the prosecution presented evidence tracing Quinton's remains from the dumpster to the landfill. A Waste Pro manager testified about the painstaking process of isolating trash from the Azalea mobile home park, culminating in a police officer's heartbreaking discovery of Quinton's skull. The officer's emotional testimony underscored the case's tragedy. The state's final witness, a medical examiner, confirmed that only bones were recovered, making it impossible to determine the cause of Quinton's death. However, DNA testing confirmed the remains belonged to Quinton, linking him to both Leilani and her ex, Henry Bubba Moss Jr. The defense rested without presenting any evidence, arguing insufficient proof on how Quinton died, but the judge swiftly denied their motion for acquittal. Leilani chose not to testify in her own defense, a decision that carried significant weight in the courtroom. On Thursday, closing arguments began. Special Assistant District Attorney Tim Dean painted a chilling picture of Leilani's actions leading up to Quinton's death, suggesting that her drug-fueled anger drove her to dispose of her son in a dumpster. He emphasized that Leilani sat at the dumpster for 2 minutes, time enough to reconsider her actions, framing it as a deliberate choice. The defense countered by questioning the evidence and inconsistencies in Danny's timeline, asserting that Leilani never directly confessed to harming Quinton. In a powerful rebuttal, prosecution attorney Jennifer Parker labeled Leilani's behavior as monstrous, urging the jury to deliver justice for Quinton. Ultimately, the jury found Leilani guilty on all 19 charges, including malice murder, concealing Quinton's death, and lying to investigators. Her emotional reaction was a stark contrast to the gravity of her crimes, as the jury focuses on seeking justice for a young life cut tragically short by the one person who was supposed to protect him.